In this video, I am going to show you how to manage your startup items on Windows 8 computer. So let's launch Task Manager. And if you get this view when you launch Task Manager, just switch on to the detail view by hitting on More Details button, and here hit on the Startup tab. Now you can see all these apps listed here, all the software programs listed here. These programs are such programs which automatically start when I boot up my computer. When I start my Windows computer, these programs are automatically launched as they start up. So what actually happens that when these programs are automatically launched, these actually affect our system startup speed. So we can actually manage these apps, we can actually disable these apps, certain apps among them, so as to speed up our computer startup. And but we have to make sure that we are not we are not actually deactivating system critical apps. We should only disable those apps which we do not really need at the startup. So, and to identify which of the apps you really need, which of the apps you do not really need, just look at the name of that particular app and the publisher. With the publisher name, you can actually get a hint. So for example, here I can see Intel Corporation, again Intel Corporation, and again Intel Corporation. So these three apps I can see, I feel that these three apps are somehow related with my Intel drivers for this computer. So I would really not want to disable these particular apps, these particular programs here. But here you can see Kaj, again Kaj, and these are from Samsung, which and these Kaj programs are actually for connecting my Android phone, my Samsung Android phone with my computer. So I don't really often connect my phone with Android computer, with this computer. So I have actually disabled these particular apps. To disable any of the program listed here, just hit on that program and select this button from here, disable. Or to enable that, again just select any program and hit on enable button here. So in this way you can disable or enable any program which launches at the system startup. This is also required, and you should actually monitor your startup items often, because this will help you speed up your system. And we whenever we troubleshoot our computer, we actually look up at the startup items. Even if our computer is affected with virus, we can actually look up at the startup item, so that if the virus is automatically launching itself as a startup, we can actually find that particular malicious program in the startup items here, and we can actually individually disable those particular affected programs. Anyway, in earlier version of Windows, that is Windows 7 or Windows Vista, we used to find this particular startup items in msconfig utility. You have to just type msconfig in the run box, and from there we used to launch this. But now this particular option has been shifted to Task Manager, and even in msconfig we hit on this startup, and here it is hinting us to launch the Task Manager. From here we can actually launch this. So Microsoft did this because Microsoft wanted you to manage your startup items, because msconfig utility is not known to many people, but Task Manager is very common for Windows users. So this is really a good move from Microsoft to give more control, more power in users' hands. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep visiting our website, that is www.techotv.com.